My name is Patrice Chauvin. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which was not a condition, still is not really a condition that is widely known, like cancer, diabetes, things like that. And it's just chronic pain everywhere, from head to toe. The nerve endings explode, you feel heat, you're excruciating pain. I wanted to make sure I wasn't putting garbage in my body that was going to help my symptoms, because besides the fibromyalgia, I have many, many other ailments, plus the ailments that come with the medication and the side effects, things like that. So probably the third time I tried marijuana is when it actually worked for me. And I felt a sensation, a calming. I was able to focus better because I was no longer distracted by the pain. I was on about 13 different medications, and once I started going into the medical marijuana, I was able to drop a painkiller, depression medication, and a high anxiety medication. Not to mention the side effects I no longer have to suffer through. I did not move a lot. I was in bed a lot. If I wasn't in the bed, I was on the couch watching TV. I tried to do some household things as far as laundry, things like that, but just lifting my arms was too painful. So I was non-existent. I was a zombie. You know, my kids always knew I was in bed and I couldn't play with them or interact with them. And after the medical marijuana, and I didn't need those other medications, I'm up, I'm moving, I'm playing volleyball with the kids in the backyard. My husband and I are going out and doing things together again, and I'm not depressed and crying all the time. My husband is for it. He hates to see me in pain. And he wishes he could do something about it, but he knows the medical marijuana takes care of it. My mother is very aware of my condition, and she wants my pain. She can't, like a child, you don't want to see your child in that much pain. And as long as it was legal, she has no problem with it. But the biggest thing for me is awareness. That is the biggest thing. People need to understand it more. And it's becoming so popular that there's going to come a time when these people who are being negative towards it has a family member who has to have it. So even police officers, even the politicians can be educated on how this is a benefit and how it can be abused and how it can be used productively, just like any other medication. Isn't this something that you want to get more research on so it could help with the pain that a loved one might be sharing, or even you have that you just keep taking pills for all the time? So it's a more natural way than having the synthetic drugs running through you. So, I mean, it's natural, it's good for you, it helps with certain conditions, but there just is not the backing there that we need, and this is why more people need to be aware, and this is why we need the donations, and this is why we do the fundraisers for the awareness.